What if the next pocket camera you buy completely changes the way you shoot? Because right now, two devices are fighting for that spot in your bag: the DJI Osmo Pocket 4P and the Insta360 Luna Ultra, and neither one is officially out yet. What we do have are leaks, early teasers, and rumored specs that are already telling two very different stories. One company seems to be chasing innovation at all costs. The other seems to be quietly building something it knows creators will actually trust. This video breaks down everything we know so far, compares both devices head-to-head, and helps you figure out which one deserves your attention before anything even ships. Both devices are reportedly coming with large 1-inch main sensors and a 20mm equivalent primary lens, which is a big deal for the pocket camera category. That's a serious jump in low light performance and depth of field compared to what we've had before. Telephoto specs haven't been fully confirmed on either side, but both are rumored to top out at around 6 times lossless zoom before switching to digital. Here's where things split. DJI seems to be targeting a ceiling of 6K at 60 FPS with ultra slow motion 4K at 240 FPS, reportedly paired with a variable aperture lens ranging from f1.7 to f2.8, which, if it actually works in the real world, could be a game changer for outdoor shooters who hate carrying ND filters. DJI is also claiming up to 17 stops of dynamic range through a new D-Log 2C color profile, which puts its image ambitions much closer to cinema territory than anyone expected from a pocket cam. Meanwhile, the Luna Ultra is leaning into specs that feel almost aggressive for this category: 8K at 30 FPS and 4K at 240 FPS for slow motion, which gives it a resolution edge if you're the type who likes cropping, reframing, or future-proofing your footage. But resolution isn't even the most interesting part of the Luna Ultra story. Insta360 has reportedly partnered with Leica for lens tuning, added Dolby Vision support, and built-in ACES workflow compatibility, which strongly hints that this thing is being positioned for creators with serious post-production pipelines. Throw in iLog color profiles, and you've got a pocket camera that's genuinely trying to play in professional territory rather than just flirting with it. Now, this is where the Luna Ultra does something nobody really expected. Reportedly, its screen and control module can physically detach from the camera body. So you mount the camera somewhere awkward, tight, or completely out of reach, and you monitor and control everything from the detached module remotely. For solo creators who shoot in unconventional spots, travel filmmakers who need flexibility, or anyone doing creative B-roll work, that kind of freedom is genuinely hard to put a number on. On audio, the Luna Ultra also reportedly ties wireless mic functionality into that same detachable module, which is honestly a clever piece of design thinking if it works as described. DJI, on the other hand, appears to be doubling down on its existing Osmo audio ecosystem: seamless integration with DJI mics and multi-device wireless recording setups, which isn't revolutionary, but it's reliable and already trusted by a massive creator base. One detail that caused a lot of noise in the DJI leaks was internal storage, around 107 gigabytes of usable built-in memory, with early rumors suggesting the micro SD slot might disappear entirely. Thankfully, newer leaks suggest the SD card slot is sticking around, so the internal storage would function more like a high-speed buffer or a backup for when you forget your card. Smart design if true. The Luna Ultra's storage setup remains less clear for now, though nothing dramatic has been rumored in that department. If these leaks hold up, the Insta360 Luna Ultra is clearly the riskier, more ambitious bet, built for creators who want to experiment, push boundaries, and aren't afraid of a learning curve. The Pocket 4 looks like DJI doing what DJI does best: refining, optimizing, and delivering something dependable. So, which direction are you leaning? The bold new experiment or the trusted upgrade? Drop it in the comments, and if this breakdown helped, a like and subscribe genuinely keeps content like this coming.